as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Racing through the streets and through the hills as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Streaming live with Turner, so yes.
Pleasant good night, cycling fans and supporters wherever you are. Welcome to the
128th edition of As the Wheels Turn.
Good night, D. Wade.
Good night, Andrew.
Always a pleasure to have you here, sir.
Likewise.
I know the fans look forward to every Thursday night for this bike talk, as we call it.
Yes. We're back with another lovely episode from the lovely village of Borough Boom.
Yes, boy, you're home. Well, now my son lives at home, and the studio is here, so you guys at home. Now me have to traverse the highway.
I see. Well, it's not too bad around this time of the evening. It's terribly bad.
No, the traffic is free flowing.
So welcome everyone. Welcome all the viewers out there. We appreciate you guys week in and week out for tapping into the #1 show here in Belize and soon to be around the Caribbean and Central America. The show is worldwide, Donis.
Yes, D.
Yes, and we appreciate all the viewers from all across the nation who tune in every Thursday night and comment. Let us know how things are going out there. Definitely reach out to us and let us know what you guys want to hear from us here in Belize as far as it relates to cycling. Not a beautiful show.
Yes, man. Just before I get into the show, I'd like to send condolences out to the Dr. Cuellar family.
Yes, well-loved doctor.
Well-loved doctor. A lot of cyclists visited Dr. Cuellar. Fernando Cuellar, right? That's the first name, Fernando Cuellar. Very nice man. You could talk to him anytime. Stop by the bike. He actually just stop by the bike shop and we have conversation.
Oh, really?
Especially we talk about, nutrition, about, how cyclists prepare for events. So he and tell the guys how to keep healthy and everything. So
I didn't know Dr. Cuellar personally, but based on what I've seen through social media, he was well loved. I believe he was just a family doctor and well loved by a lot of different people across the nation. So a great loss for Belize, and thanks to his family for giving him to us for all this time, and condolences to everyone as well.
Yeah, he actually took part in some of those social rides they had.
Oh, nice.
Yes, he did. Yeah,
Nice.
He had a nice bike. So again, condolences, and of course we like to say condolences to the Espat family and the loss of the Honorable Mike Espat. They call him Iron Mike. He was a member of the he was a member of the government. No?
Yes,
so,
yes,
Mike.
yeah.
So before we move on to this race, I have some I have some young kids young blood cyclists become cyclists. They come shop. They are consistent. They come every day. So I tell them I have to big them up tonight on the show. I want to big up one of the moms. She that the person will call me. She name is Marga. I hope I got the name Margarita Mackenzie. I hope I have the correct name. So Miss Mackenzie, if I have your name wrong, please correct me. But I call the names of the young men. We have first young man here, Joseph Pelayo. Joseph actually helped me take the bike out of the shop, put the in, and very, very
Nice.
humble young man. So
Nice.
he's there every day religiously. So and he seems that the man look like you have talent, because I watch him ride the bike and he spin on the bike.
Sure.
Then the next two young men who just joined, we have Leroy Mackenzie, 14 years. So Joseph Pelayo, 17 years. He's 17 years old, and we have Leroy Mackenzie. He's 14 years old. We have, I hope I pronounce the name correctly, Chevon Agustin. I think that's Cevan. I hope I pronounced that correct, Chevon Agustin. He's 16 years old. and I have Jashara Magdalena. Like I tell you, the name new. So if I mess up with the name, guys, please forgive me. 16 years old. Yeah, I get nickname directly. We have one here, Hassan Juban. He 18. We have a next one named Jan. I don't know Jan what. He wasn't at the shop today, but the young man said named Jan. So I want to big up all the young man who stop by the shop every day and can ride and bike. They actually come and keep me company too. You understand?
Excellent.
So then I think I make a feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what, Andrew? I want to recognize you and congratulate you for all your efforts in cycling. And this is a testament here as well, because especially what's going on in our country here in these times with these young men, and also I understand there's some young women as well.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Giving them an outlet, a positive outlet, that is right, as opposed to what's going on out there and all the other negative things that can be coming towards them. So I want to kind of recognize your efforts as far as putting together that spin class and providing whoever provided the trainers. That's definitely a huge help, guys. Continue to do that, because that's what we need to do. As a country is to gravitate towards more positive outlets for these young folks. So congratulations to you and the team for putting that together.
Well, I want to make a special announcement tonight that the training program, we don't come up with the correct name, but it will definitely start with Wilbert Banks Jr. Training Academy or whatever we come up with. So the team of us will definitely come up with one name, and so or the memory of Wilbert Banks, he will never be forgotten. He will be a part of that. So
so he started
yeah, he just come to the shop and so he started. So I want the family of Wilbert Banks Jr. to know that he, as long as I live, as long as I am alive, and I know this whole crew, he will not be forgotten. He will be etched. I have a banner of put up, have it up for next week. Yeah, Wilbert Banks Jr. will always be a part of the Ordones Bike Shop crew, as a Wiltern's family. So he'll definitely, be a part for the rest of our lives. So
Great.
Thanks again for the Banks family for letting us have Mr. Banks so many years. And like I said, his memory will live on forever.
Great initiative, Andrew.
Right. So
Great.
that, D-Wade. So we had some races over this weekend.
Yes.
We had the Big Guns Cross Country.
Big races.
We had the test race.
Mm-hmm.
We had guns race this morning. And I think there was a race that Javin Gonzalez took part.
Yes, in
So
California.
I think you have all the information, so I'll make you give us those information.
Absolutely. Let's start with CFB.
Okay.
So what CFB is doing currently is they're running test races. This is the second week. This past Sunday was the second week they're doing it, and what they're doing is in preparation for some games coming up that they're going to be selecting a national team. So the games are in Brazil. I believe the course is going to be somewhat rolling terrains or with some elevation. So they're taking the guys through the Mountain Pine Ridge San Antonio circuit, which is a pretty stiff. I think both of us have ridden that.
Right. Yeah. Of course.
Yes. So I think that's definitely one of the best courses for preparing our riders for that type of terrain, any type of climbing. They're going to be doing, sustained power output. They'll need to definitely put some work in the hills. So last week, as we mentioned, the first test race, there was a sweep by G Flow. Derek Chavarria was first in that race. Second was Jalen Briseño, and third was the young guy Leon Leslie, correct? So they did a nice job. G Flow has been riding pretty solid from the start of the season. And in this past Sunday, in a very, very tight race.
Close, extremely close.
Actually had to go to a photo finish.
Yeah.
And after the judges and everyone else, the dust cleared, Carlton Robinson won by just a narrow margin over Jalen Briseño. That kid, you definitely have to, give him a lot of respect and recognition for all the hard work he's doing as a junior cyclist, 17 years old, competing with these elites and actually, holding his own. So nice job there. But the now veteran Carlton Robinson is showing that he can pretty much do everything. He's climbing well, sprinting well, so nice job by him. And rounding out the podium was Derek Chavarria Jr. again. So we had two repeat podium finishers from those races. Again, G-Flow. Where are the other teams?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, they need some competition, right? We need to see Valvoline on that podium. We need to see Rolling Shutters on that podium, and got to challenge those guys, right? By now, kind of know who the guys are to watch. So those guys will have to step their game up a little bit. Yep. Then we had the big race.
You don't want to wait for a big race because we have a guest in the house.
Yes.
We have a guest, so maybe we could talk about that. We could talk about maybe the Thursday race this morning.
All right.
And
So
then when we have the big race, we have a guest in the house
Sure,
where
yeah.
the fans will look forward to see.
Yeah, special guest and one of my friends as well. So we'll welcome him here shortly. Guys, stay tuned for that. But yeah, so the weekly Thursday races. Those are fun races. I participate in those quite a bit, and get up and get out there and get some good training. It's good intervals. It's good interval training. I use it for training as a part of my routine as preparing for other races. But today's result after the dust cleared, it was an A and B race only. The top three was Kenroy Smokes Gladden. Consistently, his second win here in the week. Second was George Abraham Jr. And third was Alvan Gillett. Nice to see Alvan on the podium. So both Smokes and Alvan rides for SPD. So those guys are pretty consistent, always showing up on the podium. In the B category, they're always consistent. Fitzgerald Palas Joseph with another win in that category, followed by Warren Coey. And third was Mr. Kenneth Butler. And there's also, in that race, I also like to give the top 10 finishers. So again, is Smokes Gladden first, George Abraham Jr. second, Alvan Gillett third, Fitzgerald Joseph was fourth and first B, Warren Coey fifth and second B, Wendell Vernon.
Now, let's get first B.
Yeah. Fitzgerald Joseph first B
Okay.
and Warren Coey second
B.
B.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah. Wendell Vernon was sixth, seventh Valen Sims. Eighth was Steven Sylvester. Ninth Tyrone Green, and rounding off the top 10 was Cordell Gonzalez. It's good to see Cordell Money back in the top 10. Yeah, I know he's had a couple of tough races, so it's going to be some type of motivation for him to get out there a little bit more. But again, kudos to SPD and Kenroy Gladden, for they had three guys in the top 10. Himself, Alvan, and Valen Sims. So, yeah, big respect to those guys for showing up every week and challenging themselves and getting some good results. Yep.
So over this weekend, it's the agricultural show, so no races will be held here in the city, in the country, I believe, but some guys, they left for Mexico.
Yes, correct. So you have Cozumel. Cozumel's having a 2-day race, actually. It's Saturday and Sunday. On Saturday, it's a kind of like a circuit race. Okay. And then Sunday is going to be the road race. Yeah, pretty nice event. I was there last year with my team. I elected not to go this year, but want to wish all the guys who are traveling good luck. I'm not sure who all are going. I'm sure Santino's team will be going. He typically goes to these events, but budget will be represented by Alan Owell Senior and Junior. Senior will be riding the 50 plus, and then Junior obviously.
Yeah. Well, I spoke to Baron just before I left the city, and Baron said that he believed that the entire G-Flow team is going, and I believe that the Valvoline team is going also. Okay. So quite a number of BELIZE cycles will be taking part in that event. I'm not sure if any live streaming will be done. I'm not sure if Mr. Gunn's going, or if the Mexicans there have.
Not sure.
Yeah, but if we find out, we'll definitely share it on the page.
Yeah.
But There's a little showdown race this Sunday at 6 a.m.
Yes, big.
Huh?
That's going to be the biggest thing. That's going to be the biggest thing happening in the city.
Yeah.
So guys, tune in. I understand there's going to be a live streaming as well.
Yes, yeah. So young Aaron Pope have called me out. I'm not going to tell you a joke, right? Last week Sunday, I decided to take my first ride on the road after a year and 3 months. And there was by young Aaron Pope, the man dogged me out here and crew. I had no idea they had come up on me. The man attacked me, and the man put up on his Facebook page, and your donors blown to smithereens, boy.
Wow, wow. Well, Andrew, if that's not motivation alone.
So the man, somebody offered for Gian $200 if he beat me this weekend. So the man called me out. The man said, Mr. Adonis, you have to come out because I want a $200. As a matter of fact, I think I have the money right in my pocket here, so. I think I have the $200 right here, so. And so if the man, well, the man say I'm blowing me to smithereens, he tell me, the man I'm blowing me to smithereens, so. See the?
Wow.
The $200 there, right there, so. 200 smackaroos.
Wow.
So young Aaron Pope, you have to go and lash up Mr. Adonis to get this $200. And
You do the opposite, you do against the young and you go
Huh?
weekend warriors. You go to your class now, man.
no, the challenge man come up. Actually, this we for have
I respect it, I know
we for have an official race in at the hills, right? Coming up, but
This is a preview.
this is like a preview, whatever. And the man said, Mr. Adonis, if you not come out, I'll bash you, right? So
Yeah.
I have to step up to the plate.
Right.
So
Well,
so this weekend definitely Sunday morning, 6 o'clock.
6 a.m.
6 a.m. The race starts at ENR, pan the Bogota mile, pan just past Palo today. Up Philip Goldson Highway, through John Smith Road, and to George Price Highway, and finished in front of Leslie's Imports.
Nice.
And the man I have a $200 right there, so if you beat me. If you beat me.
Nice.
If. Which I just tell you, one day I ride my bike on the road, and it was last Sunday. And the man haul and pull me. But
Yeah.
I want to see what happened this Sunday, right?
Well, Andrew, as your co-host, I'm here to pump you up.
All right, good.
Because I believe that you could take him out. Although young Poppy, he's very talented, and he's going to have a bright future. But it's going to be a slow start against Andrew. The distance favor you.
Yeah, but you know what happened? Guys who come to me buy donuts, the man ride good, the man the take part in the pace line, and he ride up and down the boom road 2 times, he pat him in those 19 miles an hour, the man the average thing. So I don't back down either. I don't hold cat. I won't back down from the challenge. So young Poppy have to come out hard. You have to hit Mr. Donuts almost from the start.
Now this will be exciting, and the winner will have on the show next week, guys.
Yes,
so just remember, right?
Yeah. One thing before we take a break and bring on the guests, Giovanni Lover called me earlier today, and he found a wheel at the gas station at Cayo. But you know what? He gave me the description, the wheel, everything, but I can't mention. So whoever lost a wheel could call Giovanni Lovell and describe the wheel and get the wheel. I can't tell you if a side wheel, back wheel, square wheel, whatever. But he found a wheel, and the person that lost that wheel could call Giovanni Lovell, and he will he tell me exactly. He explained the whole details, but I know again because I don't want the person to say, boy, Mr. Adonis, give me an idea. I could call him and say that my wheel. So only who last, like if you last, like you last a shoe day, you can say, okay, I use a Nike and you have white bottom and blue top, you understand?
Sure,
and the details. So whoever last that wheel, please call Mr. Giovanni Lovell and go and pick up your belongings. So thank you, Giovanni. You see that the cyclists I love, some people might keep that and say, "Chow, me not get that back," but he called me and he said, "You want to give up back the wheel?" So call him man and pick up the wheel.
Real quick, almost forgot. So our brother cyclist JION Gonzalez, he's out in California racing, doing some training out there, and JION is always consistent. Nice to see him on the top step in the Eldo racing series out there in California, Southern California. So
that's JION.
Great job competing out there and representing for Belize and for G Flow, JION. Good job.
Awesome.
And let us know. Continue sending us results of these races that that we don't have visibility into, so we can highlight our Belizean athletes. We're always happy to do that.
So we'll take a short break, and when we return, we'll have our guests in studios.
Yes.
as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night at 6:30 as the wheels turn. Racing through the streets and through the hills as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Streaming live with third on so yes. I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah. As the wheels turn. Every Thursday night at 6:30 as the wheels turn. Racing through the streets and through the hills as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Streaming live with third on so yes.
Welcome guys, welcome back to the 128th edition of As the Wheel Turns from lovely Borough Boom here tonight. In studios, Andrew, we have quite a special guest. I believe his first time in the studio.
No, he was.
He's been?
He's been there. This is second time.
Third time in the studio. All right. Well, no stranger to the studio. No stranger. Should be if you guys have been watching cycling at all, a face that should be very recognizable. Very humble giant here, Mr. Kenroy Smokes Gladden. I'm proud to call him.
What the bell?
Yeah, I'm proud to call Smokes my competitor and also a good friend. He's one of the guys that have always been genuine in the peloton. One of the guys that shows up and always does his work. We've had training rides together before. We've had several wars on the tarmac. He has gotten the best of me many times. I've gotten the best of him sometimes, and it's always in mutual respect of each other. So, welcome tonight, sir.
Yes. Good night and give thanks to the panel show once again.
Good night, Smokes. Just before I move on, I want to big up Ashton Clothing for tires, and I want to big up Kevin Logan for providing our food for tonight.
Thanks again, Mr. Logan. Smokes, you're on this show for a special reason tonight. You were the man amongst men on Sunday. You rode a fantastic race, which I was a part of as well. So we brought you on the show to kind of highlight that achievement. It was a very tough race in very tough conditions. Why don't we start off? A lot of people know you as Smokes, the cyclist, right? Why don't we start off with introducing yourself to the public here, to the viewers, and then we'll ask you a couple of questions. From there.
Well, Kenroy Gladden, officially from Kettle Village. Riding for the last 27 years now. So,
whoa!
Seasonal, I know for train, and I know for push my body to the limit. Because this Sunday race again, a rough one indeed. 92 person participate, and thank God, he chose me over all to prevail for that day there. Because without him, nothing possible as well. All the work I put in and the health and strength for the father that get me at this position right now.
Smokes. I have to share this with Joe, right? And Joe, happened a lot of times. You were at the bike shop Saturday afternoon, and what were your words just before you left?
Well, I tell the boss, this is the victory touch I put on the bike right there. The bike made a gilly problem, so I carry on the doctor start him out for me, and I look everything left or right, so when the time I see everything, the click proper, I say, right, well, this is the victory touch, boss. Thanks.
I laugh about it because he said, wait, Smoke's last word, he said, no worry, boss. This is the victory touch, right? And I don't really think about it, but it's something that happened more once that, the last bike who left the shop normally would be victorious, right? And it happened more on one occasion, and when you won, I said, I need to think about that, you understand? I wanted to interview you, but remember you're gonna have your drug testing.
So guess what happened now?
No,
guess what happened? One line, before we big race this Saturday, one line, what is that, your shot?
Well, Brandon got two, so I come, Brandon got two, so I come, I left it, he said, no, my bag, me, last one, you know, I said, no boy, somebody, he said, what? Come
Nice trick.
That's against Smokes.
Lot of time happen. Because when you feel like your day is done, and then the Father give you the shine, you know, because a lot of time you go through everything right, training right, discipline right, everything, but you still feel done. But when you return, the Father give you a blessing, you don't have to worry. Now I always tell our America competitors, no care how shitting people say you shitting, your day will come for you get your blessing. So you just have to stay at it and be consistent and believe in yourself even when nobody else believes in you. Others have a lot of people believe in them, but then they don't have the confidence and give the Father the praises, because the Father the one who deserve all the praises. We just do for the earthly thing, but He guide we on the journey and keep us safe, give we health and strength to get up the morning, give we the first breath of life as we wake up in the morning. So you know the one I think really and truly deserve all the credit all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about your team that you ride on, some of your riders on your team.
Well, right now we consist of 6 members in my cycling team, myself, Kent Bob Gabriel, Philip Leslie, Valance Sims, Alvan Gillett, and Moses. So basically that's the crowd they ride together. And Mr. Alvan Gillett, that was me and sponsor right now, and he take care of it. But I can't forget my grassroots people in culture, because they put me on the spotlight when nobody else ever see me competitive wise for the end of the spotlight. Then take me up and put me on the spotlight. And ever since then till now, I can always rely upon them for anything I need as well. To call the answer, I never know yet, but I know myself. Through all kind of obstacles, not just bicycle, through life obstacles and a whole, I could just turn to them and ask for the assistance, and the answer was never no. So I have to thank God, for be grateful for meeting them people that part of the journey, because they helped me to make it to this distance apart of there right now.
Excellent. Go ahead, Andrew.
In a short while, you give the results, right? But Smokes and various occasions, you just stop by the shop that evening, we chat, and you share I see you always share your knowledge with young kids with the shop, how you go about, being successful, winning, and you always tell consistency, train hard, rest.
Key essential, rest and key essential, because that's the way they cripple most of we as athletes right now, because we don't rest at Facebook. Keep up quality hours the morning, and then we give you quality rest. So that's the main essential thing we need after all the work, we need for rest.
And you're a person who pay attention to riders, because you always talk, and even while we were driving up here to Boom, we spoke, and you said, Andrew, I pay attention to who didn't break, who in the best condition. And so you study race, you study cyclists, and that's how you become successful, because you don't know, you don't know that man there. I know I can't know a cyclist's name, right? But you know a certain cyclist and say, well, he only good for 20 miles. And when he done, he could run all he want, he could jump out front, but you know that at the end of the day, they are the person who I have to look out for. These are the person who will give me a run for my money. They tip, and people always say, but why Smokes always in a break, or Smokes always do good? Because you pay keen attention, right?
Yes, that's key essential part of racing. Racing, you have to make adjustment as the race to move along. And you have to know your competitors then, so you have to deal out there with them all the time, so that you could study them and you could definitely know what part of strength there and what part of weakness there as well. I don't know in this race again weekend, I don't know who that was the strongest man in the race right there, because I know Roque Matos extremely strong that day, but some circumstances that Kent Bob gone early, and then he had to commit if you try to close down the gap because he have man with the work, but they just the hold the gap at bay. But every time he come on the pace, the gap close down slowly, but it take away from his legs slowly as well too. So I just monitor him and make sure that he don't get out of my eyesight because I know he want to win the race. So if he want to win the race, I want to win the race too. And if I could stay close enough to him, my opportunity to come for win the race as well too. And I start to conking in my head every time he attack, I start to conk. And I conscious that I the close hand down every time a shorter span of time. So by the time I reach closer to tongue, I conscious that I stand a good chance. And upon the end I just gamble and give it a hardest hit I could hit there. And when I hit there, I open the D gap and they couldn't get back to me. So that's why I not to prevail over them for that day there.
Yep, that was a great job. You know, like I said, I was in that race too, and I kind of watched how you guys race, and it was a great team effort because Bob did a lot of work early as well, which gave you the opportunity to kind of relax and have that kind of smoother ride to evaluate the competitors, right? Bob was running for quite some time, on a couple different occasions. And that's the great thing about having a team and having other strong members that can actually win the race. You know, that kind of sets up other riders as long as they're prepared and willing to meet that challenge. So you gotta give kudos to you guys. You know, you had another strong team in there as well. Santino's was strong, and they actually had more team members than you guys. But in my opinion, SPD rode a better race, team-oriented than Santino's based on what I was looking at, and I think the results showed. So again, fantastic job, Smoke. Well done.
I want to definitely big up Mr. Guns and the entire club. I mean, Mr. Guns raised some awesome prize. All the people who give prizes, you know, thank you very much. There's so much you had, 92 participants. So, Mr. Guns, you go pat yourself on the shoulder, your entire team, hard work, you know, keeping cycling alive. So, I have to give you your flowers and, you know, tell you a big thank you. And I know in the 5th year, I have the B cross country. A lot of hard work. And he did an awesome job.
Yeah, a lot of hard work and dedication, and also we'll give a shout out as well to Barney Brown and Roque Matos. Those guys rode very well. Like
so maybe look at the result indeed.
You know, Barney being almost 60 years old, and he was second overall. So that shows, you know, his.
I had the two in my top 5.
Yeah, nice job.
Yeah,
nice job with that. So. Let's do an overall. So Mr. Guns gave away 20 prizes. The first 10 getting trophies, and the other remaining positions got cash. So first overall was Ken Roy Gladden. Second was So first overall was Ken Roy Gladden. Second was Barney Brown, and Barney was the first B. Erwin Middleton. He was third. Erwin was recently an elite rider, so he's doing a nice job getting back into condition. Would love to see him maybe give another shot at the elite. I think he's, you know, still at an age where he can be competitive in that category. Roque Matos, fourth. Jose Choto. Jose is riding really good. He was strong on Sunday as well. He was fifth. Sixth was the Mexican, and he was the first Mexican out of the many that came. Gabriel Cardoza. Seventh was this guy who rode very, very well. He was running the first 30 plus minutes of the race, and he got quite a bit of station prizes. Adiel Oton Oliveras. He's from Corozal. So he did a nice job. I want to shout him out for definitely putting a lot of hard work in, and it shows. Sam Vaicio was 8th. 9th was Sean Gordon. 10th was Richard Vera. Bob Gabriel was 11th, again from SPD. Preston Martinez from M&M's was 12th. Quinton Hamilton breaking into the top 15. It was nice to see Quinton. He was moving pretty well as well for that race. He rode for Rebels. 14th was Wendell Vernon. 15th, D. Wade. 16th, Benjamin Flowers. 17th was George Abraham Jr., 18th was Trajan Humes, 19th Tyrone Green, and rounding off the top 20 was Nigel Alvarado. Nice to see Nigel up there. This guy hasn't been racing for a long time, and that was a really, really hard race. So he definitely has some talent and has the ability to win one of these races very, very soon. Yeah, that rounded off the top 20 overall. The B category in that race was first Barney Brown, second was Greville, third was Alan Awell. Nice podium position by Alan. Fourth was David Yearwood. Nice to see Dave, I think back-to-back podium in the B category. And fifth was Mr. Flowers from Fun and Fitness.
Barney double dip?
Calvert Flowers. No, there was no double dipping in this
Yes,
race.
Barney double dip.
Oh, they have all double dipping?
Yeah, Barney double dip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I understood that only the B could only receive the first place overall.
No, but Chief gave those prizes. That's the reason why.
Okay.
So Chief gave that prize. That so
Okay.
Barney, yes, that's the reason why Barney
Was second overall.
Right.
Well, that's nice. Nice job. Very good. Excellent. So that was the Guns Cross Country 2024. That's the third edition of it. The previous winners, the first one was Tyrone Green. The second was last year was Smoke's teammate Bob Gabriel. So back to back by SPD. Well done. These guys been winning quite a bit of races this year. The team, you know, on a whole. Whether it's Smokes, Valan has had a win in the in a couple of these races. You've had Bob, of course, Philip Leslie. So these guys are all over the podium.
We had a blackout in the city, so I never able to see the first half of the race. But I understand there was a major split, right? You had about 20 other guys in the top group, and then after that, so quite some minutes behind, they have the main peloton.
Well, Andrew, if you remember last week, I basically called the race exactly how it played out. I said coming out of Belmopan, it would have been a big split.
Okay.
So the peloton basically coming out of Belmopan, it was split in half.
Yeah.
Then after that, there was another split. It went down to about maybe 25. Then from there was another split, and it went down to 13.
18 or 15.
Well, and then we got tailed off from that, and then it was 13 of you guys that that came down to the from roughly mile 10, and then it was a small one sprint, I'd call it.
So Smokes, like when the race finished, do you want to share with the fans what was your team strategy? I mean, where you guys decide to break it up early, and what was
For the first thing is that if we split the race, so we decided we may try to split the race in the hills. But when we conscious that the peloton is so big and the race can't split in the hills so easily, we gone to plan B. We just conserve and try to see if we get that front, get a few men up front for getting a couple of prizes until we reach further down in the headwind. And down the stretch, Bob ended up to get to the Jaguar and I climbed there and he opened up on the gap, and then Otton gone across to him. So I just sit up right there and then and say, well, that can be the break where I travel for a while, and then two gone. They gone for miles, and then they force everybody else to commit and start a labor. So that make me and the rest of the team man could just get a free ride. But when I started stand the pressure in the race, know that when my next team man they give up, and then I had to start to cover all the rest of slacks from mile 25 coming down. When I reached on mile 11, we finally closed back to Kent Bob there. And then time they had to suffer, so I talked to Bob and tell Bob just hold everything for me, just hold it as close as possible and just keep me to move steadily. And that was him do for me, he sacrificed again. Him come on the front and he started to just drag me slowly back to the end tiny attack, he drag me slowly back to there. Like when they say I had to get tail off, like I was saying, they say I had to get tail off, they started applying more pressure, but then I just fight for recover back, and then I go and take my lead gels and thing, and then I feel my body click right in, boom, I say alright. The only thing I put up on a suffering at the closure of the service zone because we missed the last service before the zone closed. So for 8 miles to town, physically no fluid that just sit down right there and just suffer all the way to the line. Yeah, but for we tragedy is that if we try to break it up early, but it never worked, so we're going to plan B. And down the stretch I see that I'm one of the stronger man because I still really move consistently with everything where they move to. Till when I meet up to Bob and then make Bob finish putting the rest of work for me, and he, thank God, he take care of me like a real brother. And he just stream me slowly back to them all the time. As they attack, he just take the time and creep me right up back. Because he is still strong, but when it comes to the sprint, you know, as effective in the sprint, but for the long road pacing, you have to give him all the kudos because he's not the one who could drag it for miles while we just sit down and suffer. But he did a great job for us, keep me in contact with them until we reach to the finishing line. And like I say, all the work me and Bob put in before cross country, some of them conditions just to click in. So we not give up right now because we got a lot more races to come up, and we're sure that we are on the board next 1 or 2 more and the next big race will come up for was half of this first half of the season. Yeah.
Nice. Well done, and that's what team is about, right? Bob is really good at that, and both you guys, work off each other very well. So I love seeing that, and again, you guys did a fantastic job. You had other teams out there who weren't willing to sacrifice for each other. And it showed that the team that was willing to sacrifice, Andrew, came out on top. So big respect to these guys and congratulations.
Well, most riders don't know Smokes as a sprinter, but he brought the best of sprinters to the line and beat them.
Well, maybe most riders. I know he's got I know he's got a little speed. Everyone that rides. See, the thing with Smokes that he does a really good job. Smokes is an opportunist. He knows what he needs to do when he needs to do it. Right? If it's jumping across to the move, he will exert that amount of energy to get there. If he's coming with some guys that can beat him straight up on a sprint, he's not going to wait for them to jump. He's going to try to jump them early and get that gap, right? So Smokes is always dangerous. You have to believe that, and based on the results that you have seen, obviously you know that, right? He's not winning by luck. It's not luck. He's winning because he's.
I don't say luck. Because people say, "But I don't know Smokers and sprinters."
Well, see, the thing is, in Belize, we get caught up in the sprinting thing. I wish we stopped doing that. We always get caught up sprinters, and this one is a sprinter, that one is a sprinter, because every race is different depending on the length of the race, right? A length of the race is different. You'll have on a 23 miles race, you'll have guys that are super fast. On a 50-mile race, you'll have guys that you think are not fast that are going to win that race. Then on a race like 6 to 7 mile race, guys that we may think that's fast in Belize, Roque and Barney, Smokes got the best of them, right? So the whole sprinting thing should be basically your last resort as a sprinter. And it's good to have a little bit of speed, but yeah, that sprinting is overrated many times.
Smokes, but you did mention that you got dropped a few times and then Bob brought you
me back slowly, so all that helped me in the race. A lot of time they commit, and once you commit every minute, you're surely the burn. So the stronger sprinters then commit more than me in the race, especially in the last from 6 miles bridge to town. Then commit about 3 or 4 times. While I don't commit no time, I just sit down right there and just be patient. And I be patient all the way to the line. Like I could say I ride the last 200 meters of the race. From Cayo, I sit in and just eat and observe. And like when deviate anytime the split happen, I make sure I tie the in and split. One time the split gone without me, and then I talk to anybody in the peloton and I tell them, "Boy, look here, we have to catch that car. I'm a big crowd to go." And 2 of my men can sacrifice. Thanks be to my teammate there again. They understand how we need to work to stay together for make we could get the victory. And the main thing we really work for the day that we get the victory. And all the rest of the teammate they pull through Philco. Philco babysit me for a good while coming through the 30s again. He put me on wheel and just direct traffic for me all day till we reach to 25. When we reach 25, we tell me, "Well, Smokey, I can't go no more." They lock up and tell me, "Alright, thanks." And from there I move on again. Because now I know that my turn to come up now, because they don't take care of me more than half of the journey. So I have to big up all my teammates them will help me to get there. Because without them, you one can't do it. So thanks to all my teammates as well to me.
Yeah, it's tough out there by yourself, Smokes. I'm a testament of that, I can tell you. And if I had some of that assistance, believe me, because I had good legs, but I had to like follow everything, quite a bit, right? Like you said. So it's different, but again, you guys rode as a team because I'm seeing everything that you were telling me, Andrew. I'm seeing it playing out because Philip did an amazing job. There's times when we had a split. I don't know if you remember or not, but coming out of St. Matthews, and that was a pretty stiff split. Mexicans were there, Bob was there, Choto was there, and those guys were pushing it, right? And at the same time, that's when Philco stepped up and took care of that back and kind of, make sure it
fused back.
Yes, fused back together. So those are key, very key essential points in the race. So nice job by your team again. It was definitely a team
effort, a real team effort, because that's like Roque said last week. You put the team on the front and you commit to everybody work together. And when you see that when you really work together as a unit, anything possible.
Yeah.
Last week I'm feeling weak. This week I'm feeling weak because the team racing, I think we two got a more dominant team. M&M's SPD/culture, we got a more dominant team, we got the stronger riders there. So once it comes to that good team effort, the clash most likely will be between SPD and M&M.
I think as far as strength on paper, I would put Santino's up there as well. But they don't ride as a team. That's the difference,
correct.
Right? That's the
difference. Because they know each other.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. Rocket teammate, they know him and they know exactly what they have to do for him. To get him from point A to point B, and once they get into point B here and deliver.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but the Santino's crowd now are half Mexican, half Belizean, so they don't really got a coincideness together, so that will make the difference.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah, because I noticed with Rocket team when he tell him to get on the front and march, or when he asked what about the man name, Ortiz, and he get the front and march, they track down the riders and knowing that their captain is a awesome sprinter, he have a good chance. And this some people will visit the shop say that, if I go, I don't want no teammate, I want to ride by myself. I said, it's tough to survive by one. You will have to be in super condition and be very lucky. I mean, it does happen every now and then, but having a team does play a big role in winning races and be successful.
Huge. Well, I mean, whenever you see someone winning, there's a lot that goes behind that. Not only team, but the service.
The support.
Yes, everything. I mean, not only the riders that's on the tarmac there with you, Andrew. It's a bunch of stuff that I've been able to win solo, but believe me, it's not easy, and it'll happen less frequent than on team, because on that day everything's got to go right, right? For example, Sunday. For a guy to win without a team, everything had to go absolutely right. I want to give a nice recognition to Barney Brown as well. Barney rode a fantastic race. He suffered like crazy. Because I watched him. I watched him in the back, and he was many times the split happened without him.
Exactly.
Many times the split and he wasn't there, but he came back and he always made that, reading the race correctly, and always made that right move to go across. I think his one teammate that he had there that he could rely on, his brother Kenny, he did a nice job because he was trying to get in front of the race early as well to take some pressure off Barney, kind of like what Bob did for you later on in the race. So, yeah.
Something that you mentioned, that even during the race, you communicate with your teammates, and some people say, but you did mention that Bob tell you that he have not more than legs, and so you realize that that's the moment you are the second in line, so you have to take over. And how do you go about talking to the rest of the teammates and say, guys, we're going to plan B, Bob not really feel good today, he did his part, getting station prizes, no, we have to finish this thing off. You call him up, or it's something that you made decisions before the race started?
Well, Andrew, by that time, it was only Smokes and Bob.
But naturally, it does embed in you as a unit. Once you are a unit together, you don't know each other. We don't know the man that we got the longer journey, because we just do cross country, so we survive for the longer journey. The man that we got the shorter journey, they start doing things in the first half of the race one time. When you're done, your day work done. That's for we time to pick up the slack now and move on. So that's basically how we do it. And sometimes you have to talk. They don't say exactly what happens, so then just react right away and you just follow through.
Yeah. You want to share how much you hydrate, how much you eat during the course of this?
That's the next key essential part in a cycling on a whole. I want to talk to a lot of people about that, because a lot of we got the tendency that when we're in a condition, we don't want to drink when we go train, we have to drink up at night when we reach home, and then it's going to work. We have to hydrate before, during, and after. Essential when you do the actual work, that when you really need to hydrate, because the body loses a lot of fluid just to breathe normally and naturally. So under more stressful moments, you need to consume more hydration. The whole 2 weeks before the race come up, I'll be honest, I stay up on cucumber, coconut water, watermelon, cantaloupe, along with my natural water. I stay up on that for like 2 weeks constantly. So although I never get a lot of fluid service in the race due to these circumstances, my body is still hydrated. That's why I never start to lock up none at all, because the exact day before I consume must be about 4 pounds of watermelon in a juice, half a cantaloupe in a juice. I eat 2 whole cucumber, because I know the thing to hydrate the body. So I stay up and then there. You don't need excessive, but you need to do it for a grace period of time so the body can observe it slowly. Because some people feel like hydration exactly the day before that not work neither. You need to do it for a grace period of time so that the body have time to observe the supplements there.
Also key in hydration is drinking throughout. So even though, Andrea, you probably, you are experienced cyclist as well, you probably could tell. If you start with 2 bottles of water and you didn't drink any for an hour, and after that hour you just guzzle one down, that's not the right way to hydrate.
No.
Right? You want to continuously sip, right? Because the body is continuously losing these nutrients. So yeah, that's key.
When you just go ride racing, when you just look on the shirt back of the riders look on the bike and see they have their back empty, just one leave gel, and we say they drink, we say they are pay for that down the stretch, right? Because you like I said, you burn of fuel, you get dehydrated. You have to make sure that you keep your engine cool.
Have to. To stay the drink up. And then the next thing that start labor your heart. So down the stretch as you get older, conscious you have to go do heart surgery and anything then, because consume enough fluid throughout your training, throughout the long grace period of time where you do it for, because this time everyday ritual for we. Every morning we get up, we go ride, so we put that same toll on the body every day. Go, the drink inch away slowly until the body can't take it no more. You falter, then you conscious, you go to the hospital until the something wrong with your heart. But what's wrong with the heart? The body consume enough fluid to make the blood thin enough to circulate, so the heart have to force to push through this blood through the body, and that way a lot of people end up in a problem down the stretch.
So your Smokes has share a lot of knowledge with you guys. I hope you will pay keen attention, word of experience, and not just talk. He know what it's like. He prove that he can still get what it takes, and like I said, Smokes, knowledge, experience to learn. Like I said, so much time you pass.
We still learn right now as we move on. Because a lot of the tips where youngsters show we today, we still catch on as older cyclists, we could cope and keep up along with them. Because first I was being a cyclist with a lot of revolution, high rev, but now I can just know you could break down some of the rev and put it into the bit of power, and you still move the same way So I started change up the training, leave it now, and start putting some more power training now and less high rev. And I do the same thing and conserve more energy down the stretch. Just sort of moderate revolution and a whole high intense revolution. Because I always think that the higher the revolution, the better, but literally so. If I could break down from a 110 revolution per minute and bring it down to 90, 95, and still stay right there, much easier upon the body. So that's what I try to do now.
Well, you know, that's the thing about, you know, getting better and improving as you get older too, is trying different things. You know,
Correct.
You're never too
old to learn.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And the amount of training miles that guys like us have, you can always try something, and if it works, you implement it. If it doesn't work,
you scrap it.
yeah, you didn't lose anything, right?
Exactly.
So being open-minded enough to try. Exactly. So it's nice to hear you talk about that.
Era change a lot from since I started, right? Because it's at 27 years now, so a lot of things change throughout the whole time now. The only thing will not change is that your mindset. If you do the right thing and put in the right training so that when the time comes around, you can represent. Even if you don't win, you're just there wrong. Yeah, when it's your time for win, now worry, the Father will give you your blessing, like I say all the time. Everybody will ride race at certain time in your life, they get their blessings. And sometimes you get it when you least expect it, and that's the most sweetest one, because you don't know what tomorrow brings. When you see tomorrow bring the blessings, you have to appreciate it. Yeah.
Well, the key thing, Smokes, and you alluded to this earlier, and it's something that you live by, is first off is discipline. I like to say, right? Discipline. You have to have this discipline. You have to be disciplined. You have to be able to know when to turn away from certain things. And what that's going to lead to is consistency, right? So once you're disciplined, you're going to get up every morning and you'll put in the work necessary, and then the motivation follow, right? It becomes easy then. You're motivated. So, you know, it's those are the three words that I always like to kind of harp on, and, you know, I'm sure you'll agree.
Yeah. That is so true when you talk about discipline and motivation, because Smokes have to go work every morning. He has a family. You have wife, kids, and so you have to get up early in the morning. Most people who are in the drag themselves out of bed must say, you know, some people know they have to go to work 8 o'clock and they drag themselves out of bed 7:15 and say, oh my, whatever. The time Smokes you what, for about 4 o'clock in the morning?
4 o'clock, man.
4 o'clock, man. Imagine. So
For 27 years.
for 27 years, I mean,
It's a lot.
people can say that crazy, but you see what you actually do for you. Understand?
Keep on a guideline of discipline to once you know do that, you relapse and go do something else out of the way. So, but you go rest early, get up early, put in early work, and when you come back and you're tired out, you're going right back to rest. Once you know the rest, you're on the out there, the idle. So, I put the idle time behind me now and I start to do constructive thing with my time. So, I go rest up early, get up early in the morning, go put in my workout, come back, get the kids up together, get them ready for school, and then I follow through and head to work. Because you need the bread and butter.
Exactly.
Basically, about a recreational joy and thing, but by the end of the day, that Belize we live, so everybody have to get up and work. So we can't use work as an excuse if you don't find time to help yourself, because that's your personal joy, what you want. So if you don't find time for it, nobody else don't find time for it for you. So I encourage most people to get a healthy habit. If they just walk you walk, you just make your time for walk. Run you want to run, make your time for run. Whatever exercise you want to do, you find the time and make the time to get it done. Because only you could take care of yourself by the end of the day.
Smokes, I know what I noticed about you. You don't have no fancy bike, because you're from the aluminum frame, right?
Yeah, my frame now.
Yeah, you're from the, when you watch a picture, you're from the one of the old Specialized, right? And people are saying, man, but Smokes don't have one fancy, I mean, you don't have one fancy bike, but you make sure that the wheels in the roll, everything in the roll, and you still...
You start to utilize when you have and give thanks. You can't be worse, you never have nothing at all. So you can't do this. So whatsoever you have, you utilize that and you give thanks. You can't worry about what next people got. When you got that, when you could afford. When you got that, when you could afford. So you make use of what you got, forget the part you want to reach. Yeah.
Great.
Awesome.
Great words for the up and coming youngsters out
Because
there.
everybody fortunate to have all the luxury they want, but if you push yourself, eventually you'll find yourself in a mode to get something better. So get something better and move on. You know, get something better, well, you still have to move on. You can't find an excuse to say, I can't go ride the cars and ride a whole bike from way back then. 'Cause a lot of man still ride the same old bike there and still do good, still compete with the man them on a good bike. So that's the discipline where you have will make you excel or stay behind. You know, the way how the world run, the world don't have no time for wait for you. Like you have to catch up to the people that where they move ahead of you and stay in the herd. Because when you stay behind the herd, you definitely want to get eat. But if you stay in the middle of the herd, you still have a chance to reach the front.
Yeah.
How I put life, got a basic life. Yeah.
Yeah. Folks, we're going to take a short break when we come back and give giveaways. And we're going to keep Smokes right also because if anybody want to ask any questions, they can ask her. And I want to ask her for a few advice for my race Sunday. So we'll take a short break when we return. We chit chat some more, we give her the prizes now. So stay tuned.
This is a Soul Fire production.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Turner. So yes, I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah, yeah, yeah. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Turner. So yes.
Welcome back to the 128 right, the edition as the wheel turns. Thank you for refreshing my memory, Miss Marjorie, right? Marjorie, that's what I said, right, Lex?
Yeah,
Miss Marjorie, yeah. Thank you for having the young kids. The three young men were asked on a bike shop. I'm very impressed with them. They don't be consistent already, so they don't show signs that these will be future young cycling stars. Name on the call, just like we have Smokes here, we have Carlton, we have the guys Brisson on it. These will be young kids that in the future, once they continue, their name will be called. And I want to thank you very much for stopping by the bike shop, requesting that they come ride, and it's a good thing. So we want to have young blood in ID, so we encourage the young blood to come out and develop their skills. That's how talent starts, Smokes, right? Some people say, why is cycling hard? But you started the way bottom, right?
Yeah, bottom.
We are bottom, and so we are turning to the way. Just like that. We all started at the bottom, and some people have natural talent, they just raise up quick. So we want to thank them very much. We also know that there will be a race in honor of Anthony Savory. I think at the 12th of May, but we'll get more details and we'll share in next week.
May 12th.
May 12th down south.
Okay.
There's not really clipping, but we'll get a flyer and then we'll share that.
Another race coming down south is the Mr. Levy.
Levy.
Mr. Levy's race. I believe that's the second edition.
Second
So
of June too.
Yeah, that's coming up, 2nd of June.
June, 2nd of
So
June,
we're
yeah.
going to highlight that as well. Mr. Levy, get us some details so we can start promoting that show as the wheel turns.
Yeah. Well, this giveaway time, so I make Smokes ring a bell.
Exciting time, right?
Yeah.
So Logan have a question.
Okay, Mr. Logan. Okay. Don't worry, Mr. Oh yes.
Don't worry, Mr. D. I got your back.
Yeah.
It's like
You
taking
got this.
candy
It's
from
like taking candy from a baby. But I have one question. If you win correction, when you win, what does Pope have to give up?
Huh?
It's got to sweep the shop.
But yeah, somebody said I have to go sweep the shop.
Yeah, make it sweet.
Yeah. Well, why he know about that. He know about that. He said there are. If bottle maybe he will win that. He said, so just give me that $200 one time.
Confident.
Yeah, give me that $200 one time.
Confident.
So Pope is saying I win, right? So Mr. Logan, thank you for having me back. And all my fans, like I said, I Smokes, give me a neat thing before I get into the prize. What for the
Andrew, you are the most humble and modest host. So you don't want to say, blow Pope into smithereens, but that is quite what I expect. That's what I expect on Sunday.
Let's say we are anoint, bless, baptize, and God's Pope.
What's up,
That's Stephen Bissett.
Yeah, give man.
No, Scott, me and Evans, me and Evans. As a matter of fact, we may have
It ride.
good.
I watch Wednesday. Wednesday we come down and then by the stretch on 23, 24. And right there they sit down in the line and one line. So you can't see us going and go stretch out right. So you have to be patient and gentle to cause you might end up stretching down, stretching, but try stretch on too early.
Yeah, well, the real race tomorrow's, Sunday that's only
Pre-thing, yeah.
But the word the man come and shop, the man, I have a video to the man say, Mr. Erdonis, that one shitting old man, old cyclist. Michael Lewis, the good old cyclist, but the man use the word shitting. Right? So,
I don't know if I could promote that. I don't like that word. We need to move away from it.
Yeah. I know you said word, but I have a video to say it, right? But I don't want to play the video, but I said, wait. Probably get time is so, but I don't have time for train because of all the big races. But I tell myself, you know something, Andrew, like what Smoke said, you have to be disciplined. So for the past week, I got on road one on the Sunday, but I get on my spin bike, a home trainer, and I've been consistent right now, hour every day for prepare. But
you don't look confident, man. But I got you. Okay, you got this. Look, I get a horse. Andrew had a horse and the biggest show as the wheel turns, right? You have to be. You already are winner. You have to continue that trend, man.
Yeah. If I say Donis, my son a boss up. I say, give me that $200 one time, and my son a boss up.
Listen. The older guys are consistently beating younger guys. If you notice what happened.
Yeah, the trend.
The trend is the trend, right? And I look, I'm going with you. I'm going. If the ship goes down, we're going down together. All right. So just know that I got your back. And I guess what happened if you're calm mid-race, you need to jump and come. So I need to build up this confidence.
Yes,
How is it? We saw Pope get dropped by a wild Apache for cooking.
The wild Apache for the cooking.
Yeah. Express,
Right, Nino. So, see Nino with you?
So they say you got 100 miles on it.
All right, good. 100 US. All right, good. Scully. The maker is at a great price, man.
Yeah. Ring the bell, Smokes. Ring the bell to get this. Other than the big race that's going on Sunday, this is the next most exciting thing happening in town. Every week, Smokes. Every week. What we do every week?
Truly.
I'll give away
Prizes.
a lot of nice prizes tonight. So we've got some nice prizes here tonight. We've got a glove. We've got a lovely world champion socks, guys. We have a water bottle. And we have the main prize, the feature prize.
Beautiful helmet. So
from Giro.
Yeah. This helmet is from Mr. Kevin Logan. Then the socks. That for the person who I name call.
Anonymous donor.
And then we have the Brisenia family. They give. We have a glove, and we have a bottle.
Yeah. The
So
Brisenia
we
family.
have enough prize. The Brisenia family give a whole bag full. So every week we have prize for a while. Definitely. So
yep, donors. We got to shout out all the donors as well.
definitely want to pick up all the people where give
every time I come into the studio, guys, it looks like Christmas.
Yeah.
You know,
So-
all the stuff, bag full of stuff. You
Yeah.
know, Kevin Logan donated a bunch of stuff, Briseños. So let's kick off the prize, Smokes, the prize segment here with the first question. What's the exact current address for Andrew Ordonez Bike Shop?
Easy.
We need the number of the street and the street name.
Easy.
Easy, don't easy.
Let's see who's going to be the winner.
Well, when the glove from the Briseño family.
Beautiful black cycling gloves which match with everything.
Google that, I think.
Wow.
Want to ring the bell one time?
Big no. Yeah, they're supposed to be that easy.
Yes,
You
man.
think it's easier?
Big up
This
the
one, I want
the Briseño family. I know Mr. Briseño, Jalen grandma there in the States always tune in.
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell?
Robin Belgrave is
Robin, Fort American Street, that's correct.
Alright.
Nice job, excellent. So you can pick this.
Wait, she can't win. That's her name, Baba.
Yeah, she can. She can.
You can't win, Robin.
So Robin, you can pick up a
So
prize.
you can walk right over and
Just for tuning in.
Andrew will have your glove waiting for you.
Just for tuning in.
Yeah.
All right.
Smokes Valley Derek said, don't skip Miss Deb's fast stand by with a bang. Yeah.
Yeah.
The second question. They like to call this town what? Bolido.
Tongue.
Yeah. So I know this is a favorite of yours, Donis.
Yeah, man.
So why don't you explain the rules of the second question?
So the second question, whosoever get this answer correct, but the number lies between 25 and 50. Between 25 and 50, give me that lucky number. We have a reason why we give that number, so we are give the socks from the
Anonymous donor,
Ghana.
who's also a cyclist, by the way. So thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you. You know who you are. You're watching. So thanks a lot for this.
Yes,
So
man.
give that lucky number and you win yourself that beautiful socks.
Nice ring,
What do you say?
They let Pope hold a sign that says, I got blown to smithereens front of the picture.
Yeah, good idea, Scott. Good idea. Good idea,
bro.
So between 25 to 50.
yeah.
Let's see who's the winner.
One specific.
Bolido Tongue Smokes.
Okay.
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell. That
And
is
the winner is Aaron Pope.
You know, I'm under your number.
Yeah.
I'm under your number. Man, stay true.
Yeah.
Nice job, young Pope.
Mom, that a mom and
son,
son
yeah.
prize.
And the reason why
No more fan of house can win.
and the number reason why the answer is number 38 is because that's the name of fallen employee, brother, everything. Age. Wilbert Banks Jr. Wilbert Banks was 38 years old, and so we use 38.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we want it. Like you said, we're always going to find a way to incorporate Mr. Banks
Yeah.
in the show
Okay.
at some point in time. Might not be every week, but remember, he's always with us, and we're gonna remember him for as long as we're on the show and doing this show here and a part of cycling. So that was a nice little tribute. All right. The third question: how many miles is As the Wheels Turn Studio
From the city.
from? How many miles is the studio located from the city?
Yep. Give him a miles and you win yourself that. Why you win that this time? Oh, you win the battle,
You
right?
will win a lovely Reebok water bottle. How many miles from the city to the studio?
And that prize has been given by the Briseño family. Big up.
So you'd have to know where the studio is, right?
Really hard.
Where the studio is located.
Really hard.
Yeah, but then after they could do the maths, man. Could do the maths.
Yeah.
Yeah, says 6 no way.
And, you know, it's approximately. You don't have to
Ring
have
the
an
bell.
exact.
Ring the bell, boy.
Olivia Spencer.
Olivia
Wow.
Spencer.
Olivia Spencer.
20,
right?
20, 20.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
correct.
It's got 19 here. That was close. Nice job.
Good thing to do.
All right. So she won the water bottle.
Battle. Yeah.
And then our fourth question for the lovely Giro helmet donated by.
Mr. Kevin Logan. I think it's. I could do good this helmet. You think I can win the prize, Lee? I need a helmet for Sunday, and I have no helmet.
Nice helmet. Yes.
Yes,
I had to
yes.
borrow a bike. I had to borrow a helmet. You know,
Wow.
That's a map out.
All right.
Encyclopedia.
We had to make this question pretty challenging, right? What year did the Ordonez Bike Shop open doors for business? What year?
No, no.
Archives.
I said not hard. They could play Bolido with that too.
What year was it?
Going to the archives.
Yep.
Oliver Spencer said they not LA, so we give the prize though.
Oh, you just have to tell. Just tell
Big
us
up
who.
yourself,
Yeah.
our LA fan.
Big up yourself. Just tell me who will give the prize, or we could save it for you. But thanks for tuning into the show.
Global. Sure, they're really global for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, you have a lot of fans, all over the place. They love the sport of cycling, especially since this streaming come out. It make it very interesting. People say no. Maka give you one.
Ring the bell, we have a winner.
Who's the winner?
Karima Flowers.
Karima Flowers. So Karima was
1988.
1988.
Yes, that's correct. 1988.
People got in
That's to 2024. How many years of business that is? That's 18 and 24.
Lot of years.
Wow.
With bicycle. So you can pick up your beautiful helmet
32 years.
at the bike shop. Bring your ID. So I want to big up all the people who give the prize. The Bisseno family, Kevin Logan, and Mr.
So give it to my favorite Jahim.
Give Jahim. Okay, so Jahim will get the bottle, right?
Okay.
All right, good. So Jahim, you're here to go past the bike shop and pick up your helmet. I mean, not helmet, your water bottle.
Water bottle.
Yeah. Thanks
One of
to
my favorites to miss.
yeah. So folks, all the prize are gone for tonight. Again, next week we'll have more prizes again. Yeah.
Look forward to
Smokes.
it. Every week we look forward to
I
it.
know.
That's why we scramble the video now. We scramble through book kind of thing. But by the time I put in somebody, don't go somewhere.
Folks, by the way,
Return, one to one.
Mr. D. Wade is the person who, and Elston Wade, I know about question that they provide all questions and answers. So all the questions and answer is provided by the Wade family. So I want to big them up. That take on that off of my shoulder. I don't have to worry. Actually, you do such a good job that I don't have to worry anymore on Thursday where I have to like, whatever you have. When I call you, D, you got this? Yes, man. You got this? Yes, man. Check, everything check off. So that's great. D. Thanks,
The all stats though.
Yeah.
You're welcome. I think it's a team effort as well,
Yeah.
because with the bits that you feed to our group and then my little research, I've got the time to do it, and I'm happy to do it. Makes everything flow easily. So everything in life is about teamwork, right? You need to rely on each other, and as long as we continue doing that with love and kindness, the world is going to be a better place, guys. So let's practice that.
Smokes, you have a daughter and a son, and both of them love the sport of cycling. As a father who is very successful in this sport, how you go about motivating them at home to want to be champions someday?
Well, first of all, I make them could be where they want to be. Now, the first thing I let them do, you don't have to be a cyclist, you can't follow a cyclist. Right? Then choose to want to follow my footsteps, so then choose cycling as well. So I motivate them and try to explain to them the basic essential thing you need to do. You need to train, you need to rest. Because the biggest problem I got with my son right now, he don't like rest. So I stay still in a wife and I rest, then I stay and do it to you. And then when you cry and complain, because I try to give you everything you could get, it's possible for me to go out there to compete, but you don't want to rest. So when I show you that data to compete now and data start to carry one for she own trophy and everything, he start to catch feelings because if you like really put no interest in the data. But data like me, she like rest. As a miss me, big deal I sleep. Likewise data, as a miss she gonna throw on early and she gonna get rest. So the key essential thing is that the youth then coming up, they have to train hard, they don't got nothing to worry about. They don't got no bills, no responsibility, no nothing. All they have to do is just train, do their school. Number one essential, do their school. Once their school done, then got all the time to go train. And that's basically what I put there. Do the school, do the training, get on the rest. Everything else we take care of. The bike broke, we want to fix it. We need to eat, we want to provide the food. So all we need to do is do for the small part. Train, do your school, rest. Yeah.
Smokes, I must tell the fans that I'm very impressed with Jamelia because she broke her hand riding bike and I said I must stop ride, but she recovered and actually she hand by heel back and she me want to ride.
She got a competitive spirit. I guess that can be our next Brandon and Kaya. I don't want to say it's about that the situation right there where I face. Then today, over competitive. I go to there and a couple evenings to go ride and I catch his steerer. So I started left them, make them go up on their own. Because all through the traffic up, I know they float, then they float.
Yeah.
So I stay home and left them, make them go do the lead thing now. Only when you come to the big highway, then I go guide stream them on the big highway because I know the far more dangerous. Until I learn how the road safety thing go, then I want finally strength and courage to make them go up on their own. But in a city, I left them, make them go do the lead thing and they handle themselves fair enough. So.
Smokes, that's gotta be fun for you to watch. You know, watch your kids, you know, coming up and doing something positive. Like you said, you gave them the opportunity to choose whatever they want to choose.
Yeah.
And because I believe directly, your results directly, kind of affected their decision because they're seeing Pops winning and doing well on his team. They want to kind of follow that footstep. You know, you become a great role model. But that has to make you and your wife very, very proud. I would imagine. I love seeing.
I got a photo of my little son when I was do triathlon from way back. He's small. And he pop out of him a hand and come join me on the course they run.
Really?
Yes, we triathlon from way back. When he was about 5 years old, I believe.
It's a nice story.
Yeah, so from way back, he got it in half. Get out there. And my vision and hope of one day if do a big race along with my son.
Okay.
Yeah, at least the one cross country in the next 4-5 years for now, probably that could become possible. After I hand over the thing to them and I get into how I could try help others as well too, because me personally, my spirit, if life worth living for myself, I rather dead right now. I prefer to try help as much as I could help along the journey. So
Right.
that's how I take it.
They're not deep with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, correct.
I said that why I tell them this from the table, that why I take from this that I want to be a helper in any way.
Correct.
Yes, man, that's right. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, Lex, that's the thing, and especially I say it all the time, and then Smokes on the show here repeating it is like if you live your life just for you without a purpose,
It's not worth living.
yeah, because you know what's the end goal, right? If you could help someone, and leave a mark, you know, I'll help them get to their journey. That's more rewarding.
I always tell people the metaphor that Jesus on the cross thing that was the metaphor, you know, take it literal, like you ultimately sacrifice yourself for the greater good, right? So that's why I get from the Jesus story that you sacrifice yourself for the greater good. Check on that, like.
You have to know, Michael, you have to know somebody who come to New York and then you can get the powder bun. It's calling me to ask you a question, Smokes. It says something, what happened to Jordy Cooley, where does ride on culture or something?
Can we bring that back up?
You may ask about
Smokes, what happened to Jordy, Cooley cyclist from Martins.
You remember that?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Well, the Jordan I know lived he lived at Trinidad and Tobago. The Trinity live. Jordy, he's from Martin, so that who I believe he's asking about. But I think he lived at he lived at the Trinidad and Tobago. I think he have him as friend on Facebook, and he's always tuning into the races. Yeah. Yes, man. Smokes, I tell you, pleasure having you here. You share a lot of knowledge.
Oh,
What, George?
I mean, put up a poll for who.
Judge put up a poll so people could go vote who and when before the anticipation.
I'm show it on there.
Okay. So I'll find this more. All right. Oh, so we put up. I might know how to put up George on board. Why?
Well, George is our tech guru.
Yeah.
All the stuff that you guys are seeing, you know.
But you know what I want to tell the fans, Smokes and D, and the guys behind the scene, Ever since I take back this challenge, actually, doing all the streaming, the amount of workload I have at the bike shop, I mean, you know, now I realize how much I miss Mr. Banks, and you know, easy to replace. And actually, I don't want to replace her. You know, after tough, right? He's not. There is somebody to replace. Yeah. You can't replace a person like Mr. Banks, right? Sure. But being so busy at the shop, you know, the show, the streaming of the race, it keep me pretty busy, and so I got no chance to work out, and my energy level may start to dip. But since Young Poppy challenged me, it bring back life into me, and I said, you know something, I'm doing what I want, you know, I have to for exercise, and so now I start to work out, but the few days of the workout, I actually feel my energy level and lift up, and then I feel good about myself again. So thank you, Aaron, and thanks cycling, and thank you guys. You know, I could call myself a 62-year-old old man, you understand? But I mean, it feels so that I didn't get old, but now, like the age started to reverse, the energy level. My good friend Kevin Logan, the other day, we hang out a lot and we chit chat on that. Yes, cycling beautiful, yeah. My family there, I call it what? Boston, that my cycling family, the Stuart and Rabato family. And like I said, I will continue to do my best with cycling, carry the sport further. You know, Smokes when we talk while we come up, how we want to continue with the kids thing. We definitely want to talk more about that. We want to often go get the truck and have races for them because they are the future. But folks, I will do my best. I'll do my best. As long as God give me, this is my love. Some people might want to have a fancy car, fancy house. I want to see cyclists I gone through so much generation. You guys, I said, don't you realize how much generation you gone through? Watch, I gone through the whole Pope generation because Albert Pope made ride after me. You understand? He come and meet me. Then Baron, I know Baron when he made the age of Aaron. Now Aaron, I have Aaron on video as a lead. Only 2-year-old on the bike the spin, right? And now this young man grew up and he challenged me now, right? But having the beauty of seeing the smile and people's face, right, when they talk about cycling or about sport, you know, we don't have to get into an argument. We just have clean fun, and that we are keeping fit, that we are keeping them out of trouble, and then I think what drive me that, like Bob Marley say, when I ask Bob Marley how rich he said, when talk about riches that do what you love, you understand? And so my riches that helping people, keeping the sports of cycling alive, and that's how I feel when I could make somebody, when I say, like I said, Miss Marjorie, Mackenzie bring the 3 young men and say they're very interested in cycling, and the young man they come around, that make I feel that, you know that when you get old, you know, put aside, you still have use, they still have use for me. I still out there being useful to the community and the world, you know? So that's my take on, you know, this sport of cycling. It have really helped me. I might die and poor thing, I know I left none for my son, but at least I left some kind of treasures of yeah. So yeah, but
you already left. You're a legend.
So
you can't even not material.
Yeah, my son tell me, he said, Dad, we don't want materials. We don't want to. We love to have love memories. Yeah.
But the other thing is too, like what you're doing is changing lives, man.
Yeah.
You know that. That makes your life more valuable and meaningful is if you affect other people and you embrace that as a human being, Andrew. You embrace that. You know, you're giving these kids an outlet, and I mentioned it, and that's why I wanted to, you know, I recognize you at the start of the show,
right,
you know, for doing that, providing these trainers for these kids, and I mean, you'll change lives doing that because someone will pick this up seriously. And change your whole trajectory as far as.
I've been worried the other day, like, what every morning when this man open up the shop, you know, the memory and the shadow does want to come and be like, you know, you feel like I'm down. And then I see the kids, I hear the kids in the laugh over there, and I say, hey, you know, they're not the things that where he may want.
Exactly.
If we continue to laugh like this, because every day we go across and he go to.
Right.
And then seeing Aaron and Donis, they have this, I call it a beautiful feud between youth and older gentleman. You know, it shows the connection that how he's still connected to the youth and how the youth is still connected to somebody older as well. You know, so this side, man, each one teach one. You know, and with our children, and then we come older, and this is how we're supposed to balance.
Cycle of life, exactly. Exactly.
So, and like I said, just before I go to, there was this, I'm not calling name, but a notorious gang guy, right? I don't know the gang guys, right? I don't really know the top money, and so one of them visit the shop, and when he left, they said, "Do you know who the person?" I said, "No, I'm a customer." The guy came in and addressed me as Mr. Erdones. He bring a bike for fix. He was very cordial to me. I did the same. And when I said, Donis, you know who that so and so and so. I said, I see him as a human being. I never judge him. I don't know. I have never come in contact. And you know what happened? He came, he paid for his bike, and he left. And anybody said, man, that crazy. He said, because, you know, we know he has like a tug on. You understand? I said, I don't seem that I address a person as they are. I want to say, yes, sir, yes, mom. Even the young kids, you have to, if you show people respect, people will respect you.
It all starts with that respect
and
right? Showing kindness.
And I not try to get involved with not knowing I show people respect, and so I treat each human being like my own kids, whatever. And you know, I'm not a perfect human being, but I'm trying to do my best to make this world a better place.
Yes, exactly.
And that's all, you know, that's all you can do is doing your part. Yeah, doing your part, absolutely.
I want to say the result.
Okay, so we're seeing the result before we're going there.
11 people vote, so not much for that.
Okay, alright.
On the 11.
11 vote, alright.
But
How much you watch? Tell me how much I need to watch right now. How much viewers we got? 162 viewers. And only 11 people vote. Go tell me more people. Or go vote quickly. Click the link and go vote.
A lot of them probably are not signed in, so they can't vote, right?
Oh, so remember you have to, remember, you tell them what I have to do.
Exactly. Like, follow, subscribe, guys. Subscribe, make sure you have a YouTube account and you log in, follow the show so you can participate in these fun games, and Donis, there'll be some special giveaways for folks who are signed in as well.
Right, okay, yeah. Big up Miss Philippa, Miss Dana, Nigel, the whole Boston crew who continue to support me. I want to hear Kevin Logan, I want to, you know, big you guys and everybody else. I mean, you know, but they show they are the number one. I mean, they provide the trainers, their bikes, more to come in. They continue to give all the kids. So
excellent, excellent. Yeah.
I think the message we got was
okay.
Man, like when catch me usually I put the link and that message I send. And when people send more message, they get removed. They don't see. That's why some people don't vote.
We'll go to this result. Let me see what I have right now.
Yeah.
Where is it?
So I got 15 now, so make a
preliminary.
That good number. 15, I forgot.
Alright, so I did register, so 15. And I got 80. Alright, so somebody was just about 81% for donors and 19%.
But the people put on a pressure because
81% donors for Captain. We believe in you. If you don't believe in yourself, we know who you are. Look at you, just humble right now when a fire, when a lion, exactly, when a lion come out you. I don't know what. What Lex? No, Lex.
It will be live stream. I don't know if I have other, but it will be live stream on Urban's Bike Shop page. And YouTube too. You know, I have to call Mr. Express and ask Mr. Express, what did you do to leave Aaron out there? So I talked to Mr. Express.
I got some tips. I got some tips.
Off camera, don't make Aaron here. Please make Aaron here, right?
Sure.
Because
I got your back, Donis. I'm going down with you, brother. Don't worry. We got this. We got this, Donis.
As the chairman said, you're leaving a legacy behind, and your family will sure be making it live on. We love you, Grandpa Donis.
Yeah, thanks, Sherry. Well, actually, in Chicago, both Sagi and Zaza sent a ride too. So Sagi, my grandson, and Zaza, my beautiful granddaughter, said they want to ride bicycle too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, Sagan said he want to ride because he want to be the family will have a 4th generation. Because right now we 3 generation.
Well, he has a name, right? So he has to be a cyclist.
Yeah.
Peter Sagan.
Yes, he named after Peter Sagan. So So guys. So. We could stay all night and talk. Smokes give you your final say. Big up who you want. Big up
your sponsor and your family one more time.
Yes. Without them, not possible. First of all, I want to give God thanks. Always I try to remember to give the Father thanks, because everything worked through Him. Then secondly, I big up my family, because they always there by my side. Why fishy? I want to get up 4 o'clock in the morning if you can shut down and left out sometimes. Next month. When we get up, of course, so they're in a condition to face the war when the war happen. Big up my kids, they always support me and motivate me to keep pushing, try to do better every time. Big up the sponsors, big up Evangelist SPD, big up Dads from Culture, Booners, my Bally Mass from Chicago. He always look out for me too, so I can't forget to big him up. He always call me and give me positive advice. So stay strong, Lion. So thanks to all the advice, Mass. Thanks to the support as well, because he helped hook up me with a lot of things, with the bike, nutrition-wise and things. So I have to give all the people anyway, then the coolers where they do me, the coconut water ballet. He always look out for me when I come back from a long ride and look drug up. You give me a bag of meat right away, we'll blend up this bag of meat and smoke. You get yourself together, so I can't forget it either. Yeah, big up all the people and we shout you up on the road as well, the travel as well, because a lot of time people give it all the extra spirit and extra push on the roadside as they still the struggle through the training and say keep motivated, let's go son, you get it one day. Not at the theater we try to stay upon, although we know that a hard journey for actually compete against people who know the work and got a quality time for train, but we don't find it as an excuse. We try our best and hope that they're satisfied with the best by the end of the day, because once you do your best and you ride smart enough, you have to satisfy the result by the end of the day.
Yep.
Yeah, so thanks to all the people who support with all the journey. Thanks to my work, because sometimes without the work, give the permission to come out on Wednesdays and do a long ride too. More struggle, so I have to big up my boss and I work as well too, because they look out for me in a part of the training program. And so I ask them and tell them, well, this is the way I deal with. And they say, go through Smokes, I know that's your joy. Yeah, they know that's my joy, and that's the only joy I really push on through, because I don't go do nothing else more than just ride my bicycle, and that's my recreational joy. So I thanks to everybody who support me. Thanks to Mr. Guns as well to for continuously we have their race every week, because that keep it on our next level. That build with speed slowly, but with the build slowly but surely. So thanks Mr. Gun for all the hard work and dedication where you and your family go through for make it possible to have all of them big race and things for we. That keep them motivated as well too. And thanks to all the rest of people out there will support them so that they can have the races as well. Because without the supporters, the race not be such a big success.
Serial wants to go.
Yeah, serial, correct. Then keep us sharp, especially coming towards cross country. I don't contrast that for the last 5 years. Once to come to cross country time, Syria make sure he pick up for him part of the load and get way out there as well and give us some reasonable enough price so that we want the out there as well. Because most Belizeans race for money. Once money involved in the race, you want to see cyclists turn out. If the money too weak, we go somewhere else. But all in all, we have to give thanks. Yeah. And thanks to Mr. Andrew and the family too for this as the wheel turn show and the live streaming for keep keep it publicized because the publicity make people see exactly what you do, and then when people see what you do, they don't mind support you as well too. So thanks to us, the Real Turn Show, thanks to all the people that make it possible for the cyclists at Belize to continue grow slowly but surely.
Yes, Mooks. Eddie.
Yes, again, all the viewers, good night. Worldwide, thank you guys very much for tuning in religiously every Thursday night. We really appreciate the support. We appreciate the engagement as well. Without you guys, it's not possible. All the donors out there who are giving freely to the show and making it exciting, we want to thank them as well. The guidance that we always get from above to make sure we're saying the right things to all our listeners. We want to thank him for that as well. Thanks to the technical crew, Lex and George, religiously every Thursday showing up and you guys getting it done. I know you guys have a lot to do, your regular daily routines, and still coming here and delivering for the show to make it a productive show. Donors, we say this every week, but it's never minimized,
Yeah.
The kind of individual you are.
Mm-hmm.
We just want to keep celebrating you because you're a great individual. You're great for cycling. You're great for the world with your type of personality and your willingness to give back and donate your time and your resources. That we need more people like you. So thank you again for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this show, giving me a platform to actually showcase myself as as a human being and what I have to offer as well back to other human beings, right? Smokes, thanks for being a competitor. Thanks for being a friend. Thanks for being a humble individual. Thanks for being a great family man as well, and for the guidance that you are giving to your kids and to all the other young people out there. I listen to you all the time. After races, the young guys, we talk to them a little bit, encouraging them to continue on that positive path.
Exactly.
Always, because that's the key, right? So it's always about gratitude with me. It's always about love, kindness. What can we do for the next person? We all have the one thing we control. We cannot control what happens to us as individuals. We can never control that. We walk out of this studio. We can't control how someone is going to react to us. But the one thing we can always control is how we react to that individual. And I encourage everyone again. Let's always try our best to react with love and kindness.
Well, I don't want you to read this one because if I read it, I might cry. But I want you to read this from Bang's mom, Miss Sharon Bradley.
Oh wow!
I want to read that I got so much on the thing there. Well, I can't. I may cry. They read some of the stuff there, but you could read it from it to the fans.
Absolutely. So this is a message that you got from
Miss Sharon Bradley, the mother of Wilbert Banks Jr.
Oh wow! Excellent.
So read it out.
All right. So it goes like this: Dear Mr. Ordonez, I hope these few lines finds you well. I like to take this moment to express my deepest gratitude for the immense support and care you extended to my son during his time with your company, and especially throughout the difficult period leading up to his burial. Losing my son is an unimaginable tragedy for our family, and your unwavering presence and support provided us with a sense of comfort and solace during one of the darkest times of our lives. Your kindness, compassion, and dedication did not go unnoticed, and we are forever grateful for everything you did for him and his family. Your commitment to ensuring that Wilbert received the respect and dignity he deserved, both as an employee and as a beloved member of our family, touched our hearts deeply. Your actions went above and beyond the call of duty, and we will always hold a special place in our hearts for you and your family. Please know that your kindness makes a difference, not only to us, but also to the many who love and cared for Wilbert. My son valued your mentorship and guidance. Your positive influence on his life will be cherished and remembered always. In this time of sorrow, your support is a beacon of light, reminding us that even in the darkest moments, there are still good people in the world. We will forever be indebted to you for your kindness, compassion, and unwavering support. Many thanks to your wife, family, and the cycling community once again, from the bottom of my heart, for everything you all have done for us and Wilbert. Your kindness will never be forgotten. With deepest gratitude, Sharon and family. Wow, this is beautiful. I got goosebumps reading this.
So the reason why I tell you, it's tough what I read. I mean, I get so much message, so much call from so much people, and sometimes I can't call on them because I don't want nobody feel like I left me out. But all the kind words, that will keep me going. It's tough. I break a lot. But you know, I say I want to continue. All the positive message do help me with the healing process. You understand? And that's why I tell people, thank you for everything that they do for help me move on. The word of encouragement and say, you know, Mr. Banks is looking down, and he will, you know, make sure we guide and, you know, be safe. Folks, I want to thank a person of thank Holy Saturday give me a gift. Cliff Lewis Jr. out of LA give me a nice gift for work perfect. Thank you. All the people give me any gift. I want to thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Will help, you know, keep this thing going. But I want to thank again. I want to thank you guys for the smokes. I want to thank you for being on the show. D-Wade for being an awesome co-host. I mean, you are doing so much, really helping me moving along. Cause one spell I feel like, you know, it's become like too much for me to handle, but you have shown me, and you know, you motivate me, you call me and say, Andrew, how's things this week? And you know, you're the type of thing, so it's definitely making it be much easier for me. And so I want to thank you guys. I want to thank all my cycling fans, all the people who support, like I said. My sons there, all of them involved, Dida in Chicago, Hinsher and the kids, Lex, Rena, yesterday called all the way up with me in a boom. George, you know, we moved the studio here at his house in Barrel Boom, and so you know, he's at home. But thank you, beautiful outside there, and the kids there. So, Rush, thank you for hosting us here. And last but not least, I'd like to thank my beautiful wife. She stayed at home tonight. He done head up, but he said, drop her back home. She stayed at home tonight. You know, want to thank her. You know, she goes way and beyond for me. You know, like I always mention, I'm not a perfect person. I do make mistakes. But for all the support, thank you guys. Have a blessed night.
Miss Debs, if you're watching, we're waiting for that potato salad.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to get in my look.
No man, you got your good thing. Yeah, but you know, it does the love that I feel. I want to say thanks from the bottom of my heart. I want to continue doing my best. With that said, have a blessed night. Oh, and then Sunday tune in for the fun ride, right? I say on my side. Tune in Sunday, enjoy that. Whatever the outcome will be, you know, that money I'm ready for Pope if you beat me. But you know, tune in, and until next week Thursday, we'll be back.
God bless.
Good night.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels